Hey everybody, it's Ryan from Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews. Alright, so today we're talking about School of Sorcery. We've already reviewed this game, however it's coming to Kickstarter, and there's a couple of promotional cards and packs that we wanted to talk about because they're a lot of fun. Alright, so just as a refresher, in this game, you have these dice. These dice are going to be what you use, kind of where you choose to place your different tokens. You're trying to place these gems on cards in order to purchase them. The gems are your currency. But if you roll like a 5, you can have a hand of cards, and you can choose to put, basically secretly choose 1, 2, or 3 gems to put on that 5. Or there's ones that let you place gems, but reverse the die, so now the 5 becomes a 2. But there's even a card that lets you place nothing on it, which is kind of fun because then, there's like a bluffing element to it. So it's kind of a majority thing. So if I have 5 gems on a card, someone else only has 2, chances are, based off of what the card is, I'm going to be the one who wins it. So let's say I have a 5 dice out there and I put a card next to it. My opponent might think, oh no, they probably put a whole bunch of gems on it, and I'm just going to avoid that card entirely. And then I flip it over and it's the 0. I didn't put anything on it. So that's a fun card. However, what one of the expansions does is kind of this promo card, the pet pack. What it does is it gives you another way to use that 0 card. So now there's 3 different pets that are out there. There's represented by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Now what you can do is you can put that card on a die that, and wherever you end up flipping over, instead of putting nothing on that, instead you can put a gem on one of these pets. And the pets can do some pretty cool special abilities. They can modify your dice. One of them gives you points based off how many gems you have on it. So you can keep on pumping on more and more gems. However, only one person can be an owner of the pet at a time, which is true in real life. So, let's say I've got 2 gems on the one that gives you points. I can't remember the name of it. And then my opponent, because it's a 2-player game, don't forget, if my opponent also adds a gem on, it cancels out one of mine, and theirs also comes off. So now, no one gets those points, basically. And like I said, it gives you a little more flexibility, a little more things to look at, and more things to consider whenever you're choosing where to put your gems. There's also the Wizards Constellation Pack. That was another promo pack that we talked about last time. I think that's just a really nice way. When someone buys a card, but you still have maybe 1 or 2 gems on it, but they didn't amount to enough to A, stop your opponent from getting it, and B, actually buy it yourself. So, normally you just get nothing. But if you're playing with that Wizards Constellation Pack, you still get a special ability that you can use, just as kind of a one-time thing, which kind of helps as a catch-up mechanism. So, I really enjoyed those 2 promo cards, those 2 promo packs, and there's some extra cards in there as well, more of the spell cards and that kind of thing. You guys, this has been a fun 2-player game throughout quarantine. This has been a lot of fun. We enjoy it. It's on a Kickstarter coming soon, so be sure to check that out. All right, you guys, we'll talk to you later. You can find us on YouTube. You can subscribe to us there. Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews, obviously. On Facebook, we are Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews. On Twitter, we are at Ryan and Bethany 1. And on Instagram, we are at Ryan and Bethany. All right, you guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.